All right. Good evening, everyone. Sorry I'm a couple minutes behind. I'm just setting up everything right now. So I apologize for the couple minute delay. Trying to still get back organized. I am back in Florida, back in town now. Let's see. Perfect. You guys all hear me okay? Some good sound today. As you see, you can see my office is a mess. I'm not using my normal background or normal studio, but I'll pull this up so I can see the comments. But obviously, when you're gone for a few weeks, you typically have a few prizes that show up. So I have all kinds of things around me. Some of it Lee has open, but I haven't actually seen any of it or went through any of it. So I'm kind of excited to go through it with you guys and share that. I know some of you guys have asked, will there be discount codes? We're gonna do two things. We're gonna have a discount code, which is going to be speed related, and then we're going to have 3 questions for free 3-month subscriptions. So, and they're new people, current members, doesn't really matter, but they're going to be trivia based on the Super Bowl trips that I've been on. So if you're familiar with those, and if you're not, it's okay because you can still try and look them up or be quick, but that's how you'll do them. So without further ado, let's open some of these prizes. And like I said, this is all stuff that's come over the last few weeks. It is, I'd say, an above average amount of stuff. Normally I win a lot of great stuff, but I feel like, especially in December, there was a lot of smaller, littler prizes that I've won, and a lot of that showed up in the month of January, and then even some of January stuff has already shown up. So some of you guys asked about my father. He's home. He's doing well. Everything has went just as well as expected. So I will probably be back and forth there a couple times over the next few months just to make sure he's all set. But yeah, he's doing well. I appreciate you guys asking. So let's start. Let's just pull something out. Like I said, some of these Lee had to at least undo. So this is I'll find a place to put all these boxes in the room. An ugly sweater. I'm sure some of you guys won ugly sweaters. You can see this one was actually from Craftsman. And here, in fact, I got a handful of these that came. So let's just show you. This is actually one of my favorite ones. You guys know I'm big fans of DraftKings. So we got a DraftKings Christmas sweater. And it'd be a little quicker because, like I said, fortunately, she's at least opened up. Some of you guys won these bubbly ones. The bubbly, ugly sweater. And let's see. On those same lines, how about the Coors Light onesie? So you got pockets. So I know a lot of you guys were trying to win these. So something different, unique. Let's see what else we got here. And this was one of those, I left when I saw, I know some of you guys got these starter kits, and then some of you guys got 2 of them. They've sent duplicates. A duplicate didn't come to me, but I did get the one. And it was funny because I actually was sitting here and I peeked inside and realized that Lee had already stolen the candy out of it. So she left the stickers, but she had ate the candy. So this was one of those ones, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it was Crunch did this 4 times over a course of like a month and a half or so. And it was the first maybe 1,500 people or whatever. So kind of a freebie, kind of a sweepstakes, things like that. Let's see what else we got. What's this? I don't know what this is. I don't know if this was a freebie or this might have been like a freebie thing, but little sample thing from Estee Lauder. So Lee will probably take over that. Let's see. Let me show this one. So we actually opened this one fully and took everything out of the box because it came from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and it was a Buccaneers prize pack. But they must have been shipping at home or something, and it actually came in a box that said perishable, open immediately or whatever. So she's like, well, should I open? I was like, it shouldn't be anything perishable. Which it wasn't, but it was some cool Buck stuff just in time for the Super Bowl tomorrow. So we got a hat, flag. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Buccaneers picture frame. So if they win tomorrow, guess we can put something in this, or maybe one of the game photos that I've been to. I am not going to the Super Bowl tomorrow. I know some have asked. I was hoping, but did not come through. 2 years in a row, the Super Bowl's been in Florida, and I have not been able to get myself there to either. Nice little, nice Bucks cup as well. So that came in all the perishable items. So let's talk a little bit about the Super Bowl. So Super Bowl is one of my favorite days of the year. I love watching the game. I know for you guys, watching and entering sweepstakes is huge. I mean, for sweepstakes, it's probably the biggest single day for sweepstakes of the year, by far. To the point, iWin puts out a separate Super Bowl issue. We've been doing it for years. We've had a ton of success with it. We've had a member win $100,000 on a single Super Bowl contest the day of. We've had a member win $54,000, and we had, I can't even tell you how many big prizes. When I say big prizes, like $5,000 and above, I'd say there's probably at least 20, 25 winners in the past half a dozen years or so. So the Super Bowl's always been very successful for iWin members. There will be an issue tomorrow. You will get it. Early afternoon is when I should have it out and done. I'm still working on some ideas. I'll do some more stuff on it tonight. But I promised you a discount code, so we're going to tie it in with the Super Bowl. And what I'm going to do is it's going to be good for 12 people. We'll honor Tom Brady. I know some of you guys are not Tom Brady fans. I am impartial on Tom Brady. I more respect than anything else. But like, have any of you guys seen that jokes where it says, oh, I was hoping 2021 would return to normal, and they have Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, and they're saying, well, not exactly that normal. So we'll do it for 12 people, and if you use the code SUPER, SUPER, the first 12 people, whether you're a current member, new member, you'll get 14 months for the price of a year. So you get 2 free months. Most of you guys know I don't discount the price that often. I do little promotions here and there, and they're usually limited time or limited quantity. So if anyone wants to take advantage of that tonight, I know they'll go quick. Use the word SUPER. So if you miss out on that, we are still going to give 3-month subscriptions away throughout. So I've been fortunate that I've been at the game twice. I've won a trip to the Super Bowl 3 times. The first time I ever won a trip to the Super Bowl, it was really odd because I won the trip, but it didn't include tickets to the game. to the point that the sponsor said, "Well, what do you want to do? There's all kinds of different parties. Are there any certain ones that you want us to try and get tickets to?" I was like, "Well, the game would be great." But they had said that up front that the game was not included. But we went to the Super Bowl in New Orleans. So it was Baltimore, San Francisco. I think it was 47, and we got to do all kinds of stuff. Like we went to the Celebrity Beach Bowl. We went to a breakfast with Michael Strahan was like the guest speaker and the guest of honor, and it was like maybe 30 of us, and we got to talk to him and ask questions. Probably the best Super Bowl party was the DirecTV Super Bowl party that year, hosted by Mark Cuban, and Justin Timberlake was performing. And you're talking, I mean, a top of the line Super Bowl party with no more than 1,500, 2,000 people, and a concert by Justin Timberlake. It was amazing. Like to this day, we say how that was great. And we were showing our age though, because like the party didn't even start. Like all these parties don't typically start till like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and then they go to like 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning. I'm making myself sound like we're really old right now, but yeah, they're really cool. So some of you guys are commenting super. You don't have to use the code here. You go online on the iwincontest.com. That's how you sign up. That's how you use it. The first people to complete the transactions get it. So iwincontest.com/subscribe. Choose 1 year. Enter the code SUPER. There's a spot we'll say, do you have a discount code? And you click on, you enter the word SUPER, hit enter. It'll apply it automatically. So yeah, so that was that was a ton of fun. The next one, which we'll open a couple gifts and then we'll talk about the next one. The next one was my first real Super Bowl, and it was Super Bowl 51, which was the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots, the overtime game. So let's open up. Actually, we got. This is also so. We also won more stuff from the box. Let's see what we got in this one. Socks, Buccaneer socks. Another flag. I could like go out and post all these flags tonight around my house. People think I'm a huge fan. Looks like maybe a bandana and some Buccaneers hand sanitizer. And I'm guessing this might be the same prize because Lee and I both won it. It was an online scavenger thing the Bucs did, and it is. So same prizes on that. Except she didn't get a bandana. Yeah, I got lucky. Let's see what we got. So this actually is, members send gifts to me, which is cool. And don't feel like you ever have to send me anything. Some of them just do it like they'll send me a little, an item from like maybe if they want a trip somewhere. They brought me back little things from different places. They're cool. I have them all over my office, as you can see. I got so much stuff in my office, but they're all cool. And so a member sent me this, which I thought was kind of cool and different. And they said they couldn't use it, but they thought I'd find it interesting. It's a mini Mark Wahlberg, signed by Mark Wahlberg. So I'll find a spot for this in my office. I thought it was kind of funny. So thank you, Beth, on this. The shirt I actually wore. Dan made the shirt. It's got Roscoe. There's a few of us who kind of are supposed to walk. Dan's done a really good job walking. Some of us haven't, including me. So he made me this like walking shirt with Roscoe on, and so it says Team Roscoe. And so that's why I'm wearing that tonight. So I thought that would be kind of cool. Let's open some more stuff. Let's see what's in this. This was a NASCAR calendar I won from Interstate Batteries. So it's actually a huge calendar. And I actually don't have a calendar, believe it or not, up in my room yet, from my office yet. So I'm actually going to use this as my calendar. So they were doing, it was kind of like a 12 days, but it wasn't 12 days of Christmas. So, I know some of you guys are asking like my prediction for Super Bowl. You know, I actually think the Chiefs win like easily. That's my prediction. I say the Chiefs by 10 or more. Don't go run to the Vegas casinos with that information, but that's my thought. Let's see what else. We do have a box from the Byrons coming up, and Leah's not even opened the box from the Byrons, so neither one of us have any idea what's in it. And I always worry when they send me something because you never know. If you know the Byrons, you fully know what I'm talking about. They're wonderful people, but you never know what they're going to send you. I think this was one of these Foji like instant win ones. There's a bunch of like cosmetic products and stuff. So, oh, it's based on yeah, the original The Wilds. So some of you guys got this. And then this was an instant win. Also on there was The Office. I haven't had a chance to see what they sent. So they have sent candy. Oops. Apologize, I took you off on live on Instagram. I think Instagram's on. I apologize if it's not. A Dwight Schrute Funko. I was trying to see if I could see the comments. Mug was broken on yours. Let's see if my mug is not broken. And anyone who's watched The Office knows Michael Scott has his world's best boss. What else do we have? You know, this I found interesting. Of all the stuff that came, only one like thing came like from an envelope. Everything else was boxes. Like normally, even a gift card or something. Now, granted, I'm sure I got some gift cards and stuff emailed to me, but one of these free hot sauce coupons came in the mail. But that was the only thing that was in an envelope that was a prize type thing. Everything else was package/box. What is this? Guess I won chips or pockets. This is interesting. This year's Super Bowl hat. Maybe there's tickets in it. Doesn't look like it. I don't even know what these are. Just open one and find out. Well, you tell me it's a Buccaneers flag? It is. It's not one Buccaneers flag, but two Buccaneers flags. So I'm not really sure where I got that, but all right, we'll take that and grab the rest of these boxes over here. A couple of these just came. So I flew back yesterday, so open this one, then we'll do a trivia question. So I know all you members got to do the meet and greets with Chase Elliott, which I did not, but I did get one of the runner-up prizes of the hat and the wings from Hooters. And just a advertisement for Chase Elliott. All right, let's do a trivia question, then we'll talk about the other Super Bowl trip. So I said the first Super Bowl I went to, Baltimore against San Francisco, which I didn't go to the game. I was in the city, so we'll use that for the first trivia. And here's what I'm looking for. I am looking for the last name of the MVP. And what you do, you go online, iwincontest.com/subscribe, click on 1 year. If you're a current member, you got to be logged in so that it adds the 3 months to your subscription. If you're not a member, you can do this and you won't put any money in and it'll give you a 3-month subscription on me. First person the whole transaction, you got 3 months on me. And this is going to be the same way for the next 2 questions. So just make sure you know how to do that. So Brian has reminded me that it is Duke UNC, which he graciously took me to the game when he won the prize, which is on my bucket list. So I apologize to all the Duke and UNC fans. So, but you can DVR the game, I guess, right? Just pause it. That works. So let's talk about second Super Bowl. I was thrilled. I finally had tickets. I was going to a game. I just wanted to see a good game. You know, I went, I didn't wear any team stuff. I actually wore like a Super Bowl hat, just like that, but with Super Bowl 51 on it. And it was the game in Houston, and it was, you know, Atlanta was obviously well up, and Tom Brady leads them back. Amazing game, amazing seats. You know, when you win a Super Bowl trip, most of the time you do not have good seats. In fact, when you win most big events, you do not have good seats. It is rare because, you know, there's just so many people. And then, like, we have some members going this year. This year's even tougher because of the limited availability. But these seats were really good. They were in the end zone. They were about maybe 15 rows up, 10, 15 rows up. A lot of you guys have seen the pictures. But for the second 3-month membership, you got to be the first one on this too, and you got to go there, and you got to be logged in if you're a member. And if you're not a member, again, you don't have to put credit card info or anything. But I want to know, he wasn't the MVP, but who scored the winning touchdown of that game? Just the last name. So the first question was, who was the MVP of that Super Bowl? And then this question, different Super Bowl, who scored the winning touchdown in overtime to win the game for the Patriots? So make sure you do that. We'll do one more, but let's go back to some boxes. Oh, I didn't know this game. Some of you guys helped me out with this because it was a I don't do voting things, but this was like you had to like my tweet, and it was a Johnny Bench baseball, which I wanted for my collection. You guys can see it. So yeah, so that's really cool, and it was sponsored by Blue Emu, and Blue Emu also sent all their products, and I gotta tell you, I've won products from them before, and some of their stuff is fantastic. All their stuff's really fantastic. But like I like these recovery bath things. Like if you have a day and you're just sore, these things are really cool. But yeah, there's a bunch of products, so I'm excited about that. What else we got? Do that. Yeah, we'll do one more, and then we'll do the Byron's box. We've got this big one sitting down here. I know what it is, but it's it's like a throwaway grill used for tailgating. And some of you guys did this. It was a judged photo contest. So yeah, so I'm not going to open that all the way up, but that's what that is. Move that over there. All right, now, against my better judgment, we are going to try and open the Byrons. Need get a box cutter or something. So, I'm really concerned about this because it says perfect for live unboxing. Open box one first. And there's 2 boxes. Well, I may as well give the Byrons a plug. They will be hosting the Sweepstakes National Convention in 2022, next year, back in Manchester. They were supposed to last year, and some of you guys know they did it virtually. And then, always nervous opening these boxes. This coming year is going to be in Arizona. And as of right now, everything's still a go. Oh boy, we got... Alright, so I got instructions in here. So they just sent me some random stuff for me, and then they also sent me some stuff to do some giveaways. So that was nice of them. Let's see what we got here. So this is, I don't even know what it's engraved with the I Win Contest logo, and it's a pack of Oreos. What is this? I don't know. I will have to find that out. What else do we have? Oh, this is funny. So this, some of you guys can see this. It is a I Win Contest puzzle. So that is really, really cool. So I will have to do this puzzle and show a completed one. That is really cool. You can tell this they did this recently. We have the sitting Bernie with a Florida keychain. So a random item. What else do we got here? Maple leaf cookies, which I actually really like these cookies, and they usually have them when they host. They host like a getaway weekend, and it's a really good time. It's not like your typical convention, so it's just a really good time. It's a small convention, and they always have these, and I love them. So thank you for those. I hope they're watching. I don't know if they're watching. I don't know if I've seen Karen or Tanya on tonight. What is this? Let's see what's in this. Oh, this is funny. So, on the same Byrons theme, they're from Boston. They have the accent, you know. I guess you could say they're from New Hampshire. I'm probably saying that wrong, but so they had a mug made for me. But then most of you guys know that I say enter smarter, not harder. And this is hilarious. They have changed it to enter smarter, not harder. And I know I'm doing the accent horribly wrong, but from Karen Byron. So that is priceless. And I gotta tell you, Karen, you need to start doing skill contests now because I am very, very impressed with all this stuff. So that's funny. So and nothing jumped out at me or is alive or anything. So let's go to the second box. You know, I was talking to someone today, a friend of mine who's also a member, and I said, you know, I was doing this unboxing tonight, and I had mentioned that the Byrons had sent a big package, and the comment was asked to me, well, you're going to first reseal it, right? I was like, no, I don't do that. I just go live and wing it. So, now again, some of the boxes though tonight obviously were open because Lee had previously opened, but I had not been in them. So this is kind of like Christmas for me. So let's see what do we have in here. We have 5 box mods, bundles of giveaway, box mods. Holy crap! So this is funny. So the Byrons have made these mugs, and there's 5 of them. The funny thing is, they just put the "Enter Smarter, Not Harder" on these, not the original Karen Byron version, which I have, which will be on my desk. But they are both of them. So, so we will give these away and ship these out. I will choose one of them tonight. One of them tonight on this. And it comes with some little extra stuff as well, and I'll probably add some little things. But so I'll do a random prize pack with one of those mugs, courtesy of the Byrons, and then we'll use the other ones for some different giveaways. But why don't anyone who wants one, and just do this one time, comment with use the hashtag, because then I can pull up the hashtag. We'll just use hashtag enter smarter. Okay, and if you do hashtag enter smarter, I'll give you guys till the end of tonight. Sometime tomorrow morning, I'll pick the winner. I'll get a hold of you. We'll ship you a mug, and we'll include a bunch of other stuff for you, and we'll get that out. So thank you, Karen, Tanya, Dave. I gotta tell you, probably my favorite box you've ever sent me. So it has a lot of my favorite stuff, and this is awesome. This is one of those things, you know, every now and then someone sends me something really creative and unique like that with iWin that stays in my office permanently that I really treasure. In fact, if you're watching on Instagram, you can see there's a pennant over there that someone made that says iWin, and it's same thing. One of my favorite things that I'd seen someone do. So, so just do hashtag enter smarter. Oh, that's a cookie spoon for dunking. I've never even seen a cookie spoon. That's what that thing was with the iWin. Interesting. Well, thank you guys. Honestly, that's very generous of you. It was really cool. We got a few more things to open, and we'll have our last trivia for 3 months, and I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys like these. I started doing these last year because you guys see the big trips I win. You see the big stuff I win because I post those photos, but I don't post the Chase Elliott hat or, you know, the 5 Buccaneers flags or whatever else, you know, that's weird and unusual that shows up. So a couple more things, and I think I have at least one of the prizes a little bit bigger. So and I'm pretty excited about because it's something that I really want. I will say, technically, Lee actually won it. I did not win it, but she's going to let me have. So I saw everyone posting these in Discord for I Win that they've been getting these, and I don't even remember what it was from, or was it sweep, or I have no idea. But they're nice hats, so I got one too, I guess. So. Um, let's open this. Yeah, so this was my big prize that showed up, and some of you guys won these. T-Mobile gave a bunch of stuff away, and it's a pair of AirPods, and then more importantly, a new iPhone 12. So I will be replacing my iPhone 10 with the 12. So I am pretty excited about that. That wasn't the biggest prize that we won in December, but I think it was the second biggest. I did win one trip. I won a trip to Vegas. It was skill contest related. You had to pick football games, and they were doing this all year. It was posted on iWin, and they just didn't get a whole lot of entries. So in 1 week, I just happened to get lucky and kind of won that. So it was skill, but when you're predicting football, just like tomorrow for the Super Bowl, and you're doing like the different prop things with some of the contests, some of it's just luck. I mean, you can know a ton, and you can still get lucky. So. Let's talk about the last Super Bowl, and then we'll open. I got 2 boxes left. So I got 2 boxes left. We'll talk about the last Super Bowl I went to. So the last Super Bowl I went to was it would have been 3 years ago. It was Super Bowl 53. This year is 55, right? I think it's 55. So, anyways, the Thursday before the game, I got a call, and I was just floored. Like, I could not believe it. I don't know if our Instagram worked, so I'll have to play with that. But I found out literally a week before, so I was super excited. It was a pretty basic Super Bowl trip. In fact, it was air, hotel, tickets. I don't think there was anything more, anything less. That was it. Air, hotel, tickets, and we flew in like Friday. We did the NFL experience on our own on Saturday. Went to the game on Sunday, and then on Monday flew back home. So. But it was a lot of fun. It was got to see Tom Brady again beat the St. Louis Rams. Was it St. Louis at that time? It was still LA Rams. It switched over, so got to beat the LA Rams. And so then I kept saying, well, I want to go to a Super Bowl that the Patriots don't play in. Not expecting Tom Brady would switch. So we'll see. We'll try next year. What's next year? I forget where it is. I know the national championship is in Indianapolis next year, but I forget where the Super Bowl is next year. I can't remember. But hopefully I'll be there. You'll be there. We'll have a lot of contests. How do I win so many things? I enter every single day. Every single day. I don't miss a day. That's really, really important. It's something I preach. Obviously, being stuck at home a little bit more than normal and not traveling and not getting to go on my trips as much really helped. So someone says, do I enter 24/7? The funny thing is I don't. I actually enter, like right now, my daily list is right around 70. Normally it's about, I like to have it over 100. I like to have it between 120, 130-ish is kind of that sweet spot. I try and keep my time of just entering, to about an hour, 15 minutes at most. I can enter that many in an hour. Some people can't. I don't. I'm a big believer in it's not just entering, it's what you enter and entering consistently. And that's really, if you're part of iWin, you already know this, but that's really the focus. There's tons of sweepstakes sites out there that are big and they're huge and they will print anything and everything and they'll brag, we have 2,000 sweepstakes on our site. Who cares? If they're just stuff that you wouldn't enter, or there's stuff that, like, some of the stuff isn't even legit. Like, they're hand-picked winners. They're awarding prizes to their friends. I mean, you've all heard the stories if you do this hobby. So you want to enter the right stuff. The other thing is, I entered a lot of things that other people don't enter. Somebody in Discord had asked and said, for those who don't know, we have a Discord for members only. It's a huge benefit to being part of iWin. But somebody had asked that same question, kind of, is what do you enter? Why are you winning more than me? And so I rattled off 4 or 5 contests in the last month that I said, I entered this, I max entered this, I entered this, I entered this, I took a photo for this. And I said, and most people skipped all those contests. And there's 5 contests that I won that the average person just skipped over or did not want to spend the time to enter. Or, like, one of them you had to enter like 10 times a day. And they were like, why enter like once or twice? And I would enter 10 times a day. And so the person responded and said, you know what? You nailed it. You pegged me right away, because any of those contests that you just brought up that you won that I knew about because you put them in iWin, but I chose not to enter them. So that's really the difference. Somebody said, I only enter for things I want. Absolutely. Some of this stuff, it wouldn't be on my top priority list, but you got to remember, a lot of times you're not entering for that. You're entering for the trip, the car. There's something above it and you end up with 2nd or 3rd or 4th place. I donate a lot of stuff. I donate, when we have conventions. I donate just locally. Like Lee does like baskets up for different charities and things like that, or even like just this Christmas for all her team members, she took things from the prize closet and made up different baskets and told them, this is all stuff Tom's won. But then they did like a white elephant, for all, just her staff did a white elephant, and they were all thrilled with different random stuff that they got, and they got to kind of pick. So there's a lot of fun ways to do it. But here, last code. So the last code for 3 months, and then we'll open the last 2 boxes. I want to know, so it was the 3rd Super Bowl trip I won, but the 2nd game I had went to. It was the Patriots and the Rams. What city was it in? I just want the city. Go iwincontests.com/subscribe, click 1 year, enter that city in the discount code, hit apply. The first person to fully complete it, they get it. So let's open these last couple boxes. Let's open this one. So this is funny. Some of you guys know I won 1-800-PET-MEDS caption contest the other week. I enter their caption contests all the time. I love it. I actually love their product. I love their brand. We order Roscoe's medication from it, which he's not really on much medication, but his heartworm and his, the flea stuff, we order it through 1-800-PET-MEDS. So free plug for them because they're wonderful. They're awesome. They do a ton of giveaways. I've won some stuff from them. I haven't won like a ton of stuff, but I've won enough that they know me and they know who Roscoe is, to the point when I won, they had commented and they said, Tom, congratulations. Do you want another dog prize for Roscoe, or would you prefer a cat prize? Because when you win, they do cats and they do dogs, and you get to choose which one you want. And I obviously choose the dog. So I don't know what's in this, because they said they were going to try and send me some different stuff. So I'm curious. This is their mascot. So Roscoe does have a few of these. Their mascot Max. So what did they send me? They sent me one of the pet water bottles. which I actually got from a Secret Santa swap, and they're awesome. So I've already started using that. So now I have one. Maybe I'll use this as a giveaway. Some shampoo. Out of coincidence, I gave him a bath today. So I told him he smelled. Oh, wow. You know what? Ear cleansing solution. I actually use this. So that is fantastic. Treat. And nail trimmers. The nail trimmers because I am scared to death to cut his nails. Oh, they sent me a Petmeds calendar. So they sent me a little calendar as well. So yeah, so Petmeds is awesome. I can't say enough good about them. Final prize pack. Wow. See how much you guys can see this. So this was, I don't know when I won this. I think I won this in December. So I guess they must do it every month. But it's a pet prize pack. It comes with a leash, big water bottle, similar dog style water bottle. Plus is like a big light in the bag holder for your dogs. And this is hilarious. So we both got activity. I got a Fitbit Versa, and Roscoe got this dog activity monitor. So I am going to try this thing out. I'm really curious about that. And you guys know I'm doing the whole step thing, so this is always useful. So now I have even more of a mess in my office now. But for those who tuned in on Instagram, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and upload this when it's all said and done. I screwed up, my own fault. So sorry about that. Anyone got any crazy questions? Why I got you real quick. I'll take one or two questions and then we'll call it a night. Don't get overwhelmed with Super Bowl sweeps tomorrow. That's my advice. If you love the game, enjoy the game. It's one day. There's some great stuff. There's a lot of great prizes. In the newsletter tomorrow, I will highlight like the ones I say, hey, these are the must-dos. And if you've been a member for a few years, the must-dos have been pretty accurate, where those were the ones that, hey, you should really focus on these if you want to. And we've had a lot of success kind of picking and choosing which ones we really chose to focus on. But if if you're like me and you enjoy the game, don't overdo it. I remember one year, I forget who was giving away a car, and you had to do all these jumping through hoops, and it was one car. I wasn't going to win the car. I don't even know why I thought I was going to win the car. And I wasted like half the game trying to do this with two other people, and we're doing it. I missed the whole game. So I like the game. If you don't like the game, I get it. But yeah. How do I join? iwincontest.com/subscribe. There's a 1-year membership, 2-year membership. I use the argument it should more than pay for itself. In fact, you look at most of these prize packages, some of them are lower dollar, but just 1 or 2 of these would have paid for your membership. And if you're a member for a whole year and you're not winning anything, you need to talk to me because you're doing something wrong. I am more than willing to help people out. I'm more than willing to point you in the right direction. I don't want to be huge. I like doing these little lives. I like, the little group we have. That's fantastic, but it just doesn't need to be. We don't need to be the biggest. We don't want to be the biggest. So, but I want to have the best stuff. I want to have the most winners, and I think we do that. On Discord, how do you scroll more comments in a thread when you get to the bottom of a page? You can scroll back because you can look at all the history. So. It's kind of hard for me to sort these comments. Let's see. Do you think creative presentation are worth entering? Typically not. Anything where, like, I believe in harder is better, but like I am not liking like 45,000 pages and one of these things where I'm just not going to do it. Now maybe if it was a trip to the Super Bowl, maybe I would, but most of them the prizes are not worth it. There's usually one winner, so I usually skip those things. It is extremely rare you'll ever see something like that on iWin, and it's not because I don't want you to enter it. It's because like there's just so much better stuff to do. How many iHeartRadio winners? So I don't keep track of iHeart specifically, but I do keep track of how many from keywords, and I haven't updated if I need to. We're probably 90 some in a matter of, I don't know how long we've had it, maybe 3-4 years, including me. I finally won iHeart last year, got my $1,000. But yeah, there's enough little pieces that hopefully you find something. Hopefully it works for you. If it doesn't, you're not going to offend me. But I like to think I'm the difference. I think having somebody who enters regularly and obviously wins regularly is a big difference and a big advantage. So, used a gift card for a 2-year membership and loving it. Good. I appreciate hearing that. Only had one win since August, a pair of headphones. I need to talk to you. Yes, you do. Please. Reach out to me. I mean, I will help try and point you in the right direction. I will say most of the time when somebody asks me for help, I'll ask for their social media and I'll take a look at them, and they're not entering the right stuff and they're not entering consistently. Those are usually the two biggest things. It's not like some people who go, oh, there's this big secret to winning, and I'll teach you to do all this stuff. That's not really the case. Like, you can teach people how to enter and how to win, but it's not like some hidden secret sauce or some hidden formula that only certain people know. The people who do it and do it well enter regularly, enter consistently, enter the right stuff. They just have a good work ethic in that, and that's why they're successful at it. So, yeah, the mugs are awesome. So, thank you again to the Byrons. This is absolutely hilarious. And yeah, so one person will get this tonight, and I'll throw in some other stuff. Just put hashtag enter smarter. Some people will be watching this on delay or tape. That's fine. I'll wait until morning and pick the winner. So if you're watching this later on tape, as long as I haven't picked the winner, which I won't pick the winner, we'll say before 8 a.m. tomorrow. So 8 a.m. tomorrow or after is when I'll choose the winner. So I'll cut the comments off at that point, and I'll choose the winner based on those. Other than that, have a great night. Thanks for your support. I will talk to you guys all very soon. I'll see you tomorrow, Super Bowl issue.